In a previous video, I talked about my experience in hell. It was a YouTube short, which means I had to explain it as quickly as I could, and I glossed over quite a bit. I'm going to elaborate on it a little and explain why I had that dream. To recap, hell, in my experience, was the void. It was nothingness. It was eternal darkness. There was nothing to interact with. I didn't even have a body to interact with. I had no senses, no sense of smell. I didn't hear anything. But the void itself felt sentient. It felt like it was consuming me. To say that I felt helpless doesn't even come close. It was absolutely horrifying. So anybody that thinks, oh, it's just darkness, well, that sounds relaxing. No, I cannot even tell you how wrong you are. It is horrifying. What I wasn't able to explain in that YouTube short was the end of it. I don't know how long I was there in the void, just feeling scared and alone and abandoned. But a column of fire appeared before me. It was massive. It was huge. It looked like it was going to consume me, and I could feel the heat coming from it. And I recognized that it was conscious. And it spoke. It said, "It is not up to you to decide that God has a sense of humor." I could feel the anger coming from it. And immediately after that, I woke up. I knew exactly what it was talking about. I knew exactly what it was talking about. I'm an author. This was in 2016 when I was working on a new project. I was writing a cartoon. I'd already finished a complete season of it. I was halfway through season 2, getting ready to start shopping around for animators so I could pitch it to Comedy Central and then get it on Adult Swim. A brief synopsis of it. It involved the devil, God, Jesus, Archangel Michael, and two characters that I created that were the main protagonists. The devil approached God, much as he did with Job, and said, "The only reason people follow you is because you give them one chance at life. I bet if you let people reincarnate and keep those memories, they would follow me just to spite you." God says, "Okay, I'm going to make 2 new souls right now. I will let them have as many lives as we need. They will incarnate over and over and retain their memories. I bet they stay loyal to me." I was using the odd couple trope. So that's basically you have 2 characters that are complete opposites, and what makes them opposite is what works best for the story. So a good example of this is planes, trains, and automobiles. Any kind of buddy comedy uses that trope over and over. It's tried and true. So this one, it was the more grounded, stoic, strong, silent character, and his buddy was the party animal, comic relief, always getting himself into situations. Anyway, each episode was an incarnation. They were lab rats, they were monkeys, they were living in Genghis Khan times, they were living in the future, they were disabled, they were spoiled rich kids, and every single time the stoic character took something away from that, and he felt like he was growing closer to God, and he was understanding God more and more with each incarnation. The other character, I think I made him atheist once in one episode, and the other guy was like, "Are you serious? Like you know God, you have met him many times." Anyway, it was a philosophical comedy. That was the whole point. I wanted the audience to take something away with each episode and trying to use humor as the medium to gain followers for Christ. That was the plan. I recognize that a lot of people are turned off by the Bible, Christianity, because they think it's boring. A lot of people, when they think of heaven, They picture people just sitting on clouds playing harps. That's not it at all. If you want, you can check out a previous video where God showed me my mansion in heaven. And heaven is just, I can't wait, man. It's beyond what you can possibly imagine. It's everything you want it to be. So this TV show, I was trying to get people to follow Christ. I had the best of intentions, but I was using humor to do so. I was taking extreme liberties. And as they say, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. I am so grateful that God gave me this dream, gave me this wake-up call to let me know that I was making major mistakes. This project is dead in the water. I will not write one more word for it. It's done. And I want to caution everybody else that thinks that we can get by making jokes of the Holy Spirit, of Jesus, of God. You might want to reconsider that. Again, I'm very grateful that God showed me this dream and showed me how wrong I was. I love you all. God bless.